All right, folks. Welcome to NFT Art Galaxy. We are back with Dale Forward, part of the NFT Artist Series. It's a new year. It's a new day.
Yeah.
What's up,
Yeah.
Dale?
Hey man, things are going okay. So today I think this is the second episode or whatever of
Losing track.
recording. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna just keep recording the sort of progress that I'm making as an artist. And so at the moment, yeah, this is where I'm up to at the moment. So I released my book, The Rise of Aurum, which was the interactive book that you can walk through and read. It's about 100 pages with like 50 images, 50 pages of words. And so I released that like just the other day. And so the goal was with that was to have each page, like some have already been NFTs listed in the past, and that if you owned them, then you'd get a free copy of the book.
Oh, wow.
But then I'd also be releasing new pages too, that if you wanted to buy them, then you can also get a copy, like as a giveaway sort of thing of those books if you own just the original pages. And so the annoying thing was, right, is that some people aren't picking up the pages, right? This is the issue that I'm trying to deal with at the moment. And I think like maybe it's because the pages aren't interesting. Maybe it's the amount of investors that I have. I just don't have enough, or ones that are interested in this sort of content. You know, that sort of stuff. I've been trying to analyze all this. So the thing
Well,
is
it's
I'll keep
instantaneous, right? So, I mean, that's the thing. You're putting them
yeah,
out, and
yeah.
I'm sure they'll get gobbled up, but it's just, I guess it might take a little time.
Yeah, that's the sort of thing. That's where I'm at. But
They're on sale
and
right now. It's a discount.
well, yeah, yeah, that's the mid price. No, yeah. But I also, just to show you as well, I made like some like music NFTs,
Oh, cool.
which were made by, there's Crypto Shane made that one with the
Okay.
music. And then there was also Middle Doug, who is another. You can hear that sound then?
In the beginning I did, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just paused it then, yeah. But yeah, just so I've got like two music NFTs as well. The unfortunate thing for them too is though that the thumbnail doesn't show up, which is kind of frustrating. But I guess something that I'm trying to keep in mind with Rand is that this hasn't even been out for a year yet.
Yeah.
So there's still a lot of room to grow. And lastly, I'll just show real quick that I made a 3D one. There was one as well made for the Rise of Aurum. You might have seen this already.
I did see this, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mad
So
creator.
yeah, because it's meant to be me as the god of this world that I'm building. And yeah, and so then you can like look at the 3D model and then see
That's
the
awesome.
inside back. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's nothing in your head, man. It's just another face.
Yeah, no, yeah. Well, it's because when I did, like, that was from the 3D scanner. So then I just scanned the front of my face.
All right, that
But
reminds me of that movie, like Face Off. Did you ever watch
yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah. So yeah, so the thing with my books originally was that I'd release a book, and it'd be given away for anybody that owns any of the content related around it. So a 3D model, music NFTs, and then the individual pages. But this is something where I'm now re-questioning it, and now I'm going to try and go into a different direction
Okay.
because I don't fully believe in this now. Like there's a few little flaws with it. So like, first off, the 3D models, they can be hard to make look good, and also the thumbnail doesn't show up. Like it's not as streamlined as it should.
Yeah.
Same
Now,
with
is
the
that on
music. And
every, even that's on all the different galleries too? If you went on
no,
to,
that's the other side of it too, is the 3D models won't work on any other gallery at the moment.
oh,
So I'm basically locked in with Rand, and that goes for the books too. But the books, like the interactive ones like this, I'm sort of happy with them just being on Rand anyway,
yeah.
because it's a new technology. If I can keep pushing it, and it like gaining sort of success or whatever, then hopefully the other places will be able to do it. And Rand was saying that they could be able to, but they just haven't sort of set it up yet. And yeah, it is a bit harder to put it up because it's basically if I haven't explained it already, it's just like a mini website. So it's like you code in, and you could do this with anything. So people have done it with games, but basically mine's just like how you would do on a website, a simple like carousel image gallery. And so
Okay.
then it's just like nice and tight into that NFT space. Um,
Okay, that makes sense.
but yeah, so I'm thinking now, like, because I've been looking into things like the rarity and mint prices. And with that book, it's there's 52 of them, because then there'd be like, say, 50 pages, and then an extra one for the 3D model, and then one for my vault as well.
Right.
But what I'd really like though is like something that with like research that's been done from other marketplaces, is that rarity and mint price are like two main things that people look for in the artworks. So I'm going to be aiming more now after this piece to be making one of one books and making them a bit quicker. So
Mhm.
like less pages, so about maybe 10 images and then maybe minimum 10 pages of text, probably about the similar amount of maybe like that much text, maybe less or something for each page. Um, because I know that I can do about 10 pages in a day, which is like, it's an
Okay.
intense day of work, but it's doable in a day or so. So then I could, in theory, make a book in a day, and then I could do, say, like 7 in a week or whatever. Like, probably not early on, but the main thing is,
Mhm.
though, that the books add a whole lot more value than the individual pages. So that if I was to even say sell it for the exact same mint price of 50 algo, I sort of would hope that it would line up where people sort of feel compelled to buy it, compared to, say, the images, where you're paying the same amount but for like just one page.
Right.
And so then yeah, like it'll be
You
rare because it's one of ones, and then as well, because there's less commitment in terms of like time, I can explore
right.
heaps more strange concepts. So like, say, doing weird ones, like I was talking to a hamburger pimp about, maybe like could do one where like hamburgers become aliens and take over Earth or something like that. So like really bizarre
Yeah.
sort of stories where they don't need to be as conservative and trying to maintain like a good sort of thing, because there's only just one book
Well, I
and
like
there's
it. I mean, I
heaps
like the
more.
idea, and I think you're basically 10xing the value of what you're currently selling your algo gods for,
Yeah,
if I'm
that's what I'm
understanding you
trying to do.
correctly.
Yeah. So that's my plan at the moment. Also, I've got a coffee bean thing here that I'll
Coffee
be putting in
bean,
the
can't
vault.
go wrong with the coffee bean.
No,
Mhm,
yeah. But
mhm.
so yeah, so that's my direction at the moment. Is my main first step is I'll probably be working with either What's the Point or doing it myself, to build a short like 10-page-ish sort of story, and then release that one of one, see its interest, start getting like redoing my website a little bit more too, and using that to help promote the books as a
Okay.
sort of base level, like explaining what's going on. And yeah, maybe trying to step away from the individual pieces and individual gifts, because if it's pages too that aren't gifts, I can use different technology to make it look better too. So I can
Mhm.
make them look like a bit more like they're painted, maybe making like, yeah, just different choices in how artistically it's put together. So yeah, like I think that it will add value more as a whole, especially once I've got a whole few of them there. But the main thing is to just make one and using that as a template and saying, all right, this is about how long it took. This is exactly what I needed. And yeah,
Mhm.
and this is what the level of standard is that I'm going to be releasing for the bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so hopefully it can just mean that, because my goal is to aim for consistency in sales, not so much the amount that I get really at the moment. It's just like I want to know when I put it up there it's going to get picked up, which is what was happening before with the other pieces.
Mhm.
But now it's started to slow down. I think Christmas really like put maybe a bit of a spanner in the works where it shook everything up and put a whole load of things on pause. So now this is my maybe like attempt at trying to reinvigorate my my ALGO GODS collection
Yeah.
by having books and stuff
Yeah, I
instead.
agree. Yeah, I mean, I think 2020 is going to be a great year. I mean, with Christmas and
2022,
the
yeah.
holidays and the
Is
market
it?
being a little
Yeah.
soft and stuff, I think, we're kind of setting ourselves up for kind of that uptrend soon. So I think
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
putting yourself
Thanks,
in a
man.
good
Yeah.
position.
So yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. And so I guess this marks the I think it was comes at a good time doing this interview because like I knew I wanted to do it after I released the book. And so yeah, my plan now is to just build up my website and start releasing short one of one books. Um yeah, and see, like I guess that this is now marking the journey. This like
Yeah.
because I hope like in the future, maybe, I don't know how many more videos it'll be, but like then people could look back at this and see where I was questioning all the stuff that I was doing. And like even me as well coming back and trying to remember where I was at. Like,
Stake in the ground right now.
yeah,
Putting that line
yeah,
in the sand, Dale.
yeah, like because it's been hard, man. It's hard figuring out where like what people want and what I can make as well. It's trying to find that balance between the two.
I think it'll be
And
very
then as well,
interesting to
like I
see.
think by making shorter books, it'll help clear my headspace more frequently. Because I'm also, and something that I wanted to say in these videos too, is trying to find the balance with art and then physical health too.
Hmm.
Because I think it's something that can be easily overlooked. Like I'm wanting to do exercise and stuff more, like, and maintaining like doing something daily, like how I would with my art. And I think it's something that's not at all mentioned. Like mental health is mentioned a bit more frequently, which is really
Hmm.
good. But I do think physical health too, like exercise and healthy eating,
You
is
know,
something that can be easily overlooked in this sort of space. With this, yeah,
it's the
like,
physical also helps with the mental and helps with the stat and helps with everything. So
yeah,
I'm in agreement
like,
with you there.
because yeah, something that I learned from when I was doing primary teaching was that sedentary behavior is can be the real killer, like sitting down for hours and hours. And so
No Netflixing and chilling here.
yeah, no, yeah. And so I'm trying to maintain now like the being quick and efficient with my bookmaking. Like I'm not going to be strict on releasing one a day or anything like that, but to make it so I could release one a day and then ease back from that.
Right.
Um so sorry. So I might make just 2 or 3 a week, maybe in the beginning. Even that might be too much. Like I'll just aim for one a
Mm.
week for the next
So,
little bit.
so are they
Sorry.
going to, I mean, is it just kind of up in the air? Are there going to be different subjects, different topics, or
Yeah,
maybe
that's
you
that's the
tie
thing,
two or
man.
three together or
Well, yeah,
split them?
because I want to I can refer back to like the past algo gods, but then
Mhm.
also I'm gonna be a bit more loose with the ideas too. Like I want to put out polls for the community and hear what stories, like what sort of stories they want to hear.
Yeah.
And so yes, it's like algo gods and everything, but that's like the collection as a whole, the sort of development of a world that these sort of gods can be in and everything. But
Mhm.
it could be like poetry from artists, or like one that I'm wanting to work on is how to be a fire mage, like a wizard sort of thing, and then having little mini handbooks about how it is to be a wizard. And
Nice.
so it's that content of this sort of world that I'm creating. And
I
so
like
then
it.
yeah, it could be anything. It could be like just a modern sort of story about me as the main character. Like I wanted to do NFT style ones too, like, or crypto ones about like paper hands and diamond hands, and it's like
Okay.
two guys that one guy has hands made of paper and one's diamond, like, and then like
Uh-huh.
one called Buy the Dip, where it was just a guy going to the store buying a thing of dip and like
Yeah.
wondering when he should buy it, but like just
Yeah. I like it.
strange sort of content.
Yeah, like relevant, strange. I mean, content that's relevant to the community. I think that's great. And I mean, I noticed you did some collaborations with a couple different people. Is that something that you want to continue on? Maybe having a
Yep.
collaboration and having different characters and pieces
Yeah,
within a
definitely.
story?
So yeah, I've been talking to a few people about maybe like them being the writers or even using their stories to like come together in some of my books.
Cool.
And yeah, because I think especially with writing, like I was explaining it to people in a space the other day. It for me, it sort of feels a bit like voice acting, where I can do some voices myself, but I can't do say like a woman's voice or a child's voice or whatever like that. So
Right.
to come and have someone else write for me, it's like getting their voice
Yeah.
that I just can't do and I can't think like that. So like for the art style, I'll probably keep it as myself. I might do some collabs where people give me some extra content or 3D models or something maybe. But mostly, yeah, it's for the writing that I'll be collabing with.
Cool.
And yeah, like I think that will be a big part of the books coming out. Same with the um the polls and stuff, putting them up on Twitter
Yeah.
so that I can be like, do you want a story about coffee beans or do you want a story about hamburgers or something like that? And then based on how many votes that they've gotten, then I can sort of just make a decision. I might be like, okay, I might do both and I'll just do
Mhm.
one first. Or if one's just struck out completely, I'm like, yes, I'll do that for sure right now. And then we'll consider the
Yeah.
other one a bit later in the future.
Well, I
Yeah.
do see more people doing 3D models too, because of the metaverse, obviously. So I've been seeing links doing that. Mafia Algo is starting to have 3D characters
Yeah.
as well. So be interesting to what happens. Like you said, checking back 2-3 months from now, and after you mark that line in the sand. So
Yeah, yeah. Well, and that's hopefully like I think maybe the next time we do a video call, maybe I'll try and have like two or three of the one of one books have been released, trying to sell them and stuff, and just
cool.
see what the market has done, because then yeah, hopefully I'll be a bit more set up with like my website and my promotion, because I feel like at the moment I'm kind of like swimming around seeing what there is that I can do and then seeing what works, which has been
Yep.
something I've been doing all my art like life, is just test everything out, see what sticks and then remove it like what doesn't
Yeah.
work. But,
Well, you will certainly
yeah,
get there. So I mean, I appreciate you you being with us today and taking us on your journey. I mean,
yeah, man. Oh, it's great to
that's
be a
awesome.
part of it. So thanks so much, man.
All right, NFT Art Galaxy, you are going to go follow Dale Forward. If you're not, you're going to ask some questions. If you have any, I would put them down there. Contact Dale, and we're going to make this as interactive as possible. So if you have any questions, let us know, and we will answer them on the next NFT Artist Series with Dale. So thank you guys so much.
Thank
And
you.
again, love, like, share. Thank you, Dale. Thanks for your time.
Thank
And
you so
as
much,
always,
man.
love to be on the journey with you. Thank you for allowing us.